Welcome, welcome YouTube. Let me just connect to Facebook first before I start this best of Philippine chess. Let me first broadcast also on Facebook, and then we can the best of Philippine chess. Balinas versus Tarjan, Odessa, 1976. And just before that, let me just share that stream to the main audience, which is the official NCFP group page of the National Chess Federation of the Philippines. Welcome. Wala pang viewers naman. So, let me just, there you are. Edit privacy to public. Edit share to the Facebook group. Official NCFP. And we are live. Kumusta po kayo lahat? During the Hamed tournament, I came across a book that was sold in auction by, donated by Eliseo Tumbaga, called The Inside Philippine Chess by Bobby Ang. And it's a fairly thick book, and it tells of the exploits of our chess grandmasters, no? In the 60s, 70s, and 80s. The exploits of Eugene Torre, Rosendo Balinas. Eugene Torre is the first chapter. Wait lang. Then Rosendo Balinas, the conqueror of Odessa. And it reminded me of Rosendo Balinas, who is our second grandmaster. He's the ideal chess executive because he reached grandmaster level, yet he wasn't a chess professional. He was a lawyer. He was a fiscal, a prosecutor. Yet he reached the ultimate title, grandmaster title. And how he obtained his grandmaster title is the subject of this chapter on his life, no? The conqueror of Odessa. Yun. So, he's the ideal chess executive talaga. Abogado, journalist, and chess grandmaster. And his life is really amazing. He obtained his grandmaster title in Russia. He was invited to a tournament in Russia basically to lose, no? Because prior to that, he defeated Pulugayevsky here in Manila in 1975. Pulugayevsky says it was a fluke. You couldn't beat me. Next game, you wouldn't be able to beat me or any of the Russian grandmasters. And then Balina says, if I get a chance to beat you and the Russian play you and the Russian grandmaster, I'm sure I can beat you again. Whoa, what nagpa ano talaga siya, and that, that earned him an invitation to Odessa, where he was the lowest seed of the, I think, the 13, 12 man group. And but lo and behold, he won the tournament. He won the tournament ahead of the Russian champions, Vladimir Savon, Bronstein. Of course, Bronstein is the world championship challenger, no? And many others, no? And one of the players he also defeated is Grandmaster Tarjan. Grandmaster Tarjan created a sensation last year by defeating Vladimir Kramnik. He defeated Vladimir Kramnik in his first game out of retirement. So Tarjan was a librarian, and after he retired as a librarian, the first thing he did was to join a tournament in Dalaman, where in the first round, by stroke of luck, he met then world number 3, 800 rating, Vladimir Kramnik. And Kramnik lost to this guy. So in this game, Balinas playing white was more than 130 points, 125 points behind in rating. So walang problema sa Pilipinas kahit na talo sa rating pero hindi naman talo sa tira. So let's take a look at this game. Oh, hindi to April 10, 2075. This is 1976 in Odessa. Sorry. Yan ako muna. Correct ko lang muna, ha? Before we start. Yung. Anyway, start tayo. So, Balinas played E4, Atacador, Knight F3, and we have the moves of the Najdorf variation of the Sicilian defense. Bishop G6 was then very popular. And Black responded by playing A6, which is called the Scheveningen, I think. The Scheveningen variation. F4 are normal games. So, ang bar po na makikita niyo sa right side ng board is the evaluation of the computer, no? So, if that green bar is at the middle, it means equal pa lang ang evaluation ng computer dyan. So, after B5, Balinas played E6, which is E5, which is still considered equal according to the computer. So, if you look at it, parang, uy, pinned, mawa one piece. Pero hindi po dahil may move po ang itim dyan. And if Balinas captures, Black responds with Queen E5, forking the bishop and the king. So, regaining his piece. So, of course, hindi nagkumain si Balinas. Also, what thing I notice about this game, Balinas was very, very accurate. Yung mga moves niya, first choice na computer. Most of the time. Especially critical moments na. So, ito, wala nang excuse, wala nang tactical tricks ang itim, kaya he had to remove his knight from the threat created by the pawn on A5. So, dalawa na ang naka-atake sa pawn na yan. What did Balinas do? He castled. So, if knight E5, which is a blunder right away because it exposes this square, which you can exploit by playing this move. Now, if you see the green bar, mataas na, which means that white is winning in this position. Plus 10 actually. So, I will not. If queen naman ang kakain, queen E5, knight E5, and knight B5 with the same threat and threat. So, hindi rin pwede. So, what Grandmaster Tarjan played was bishop B7. So, that's still considered equal. Okay pa lang. Queen G4. First of all, that queen kasi was blocking this bishop. So, he moved the bishop. So, because he wants to develop the bishop so that rooks can communicate, can connect. Also, I think there's a threat here. Possible threat of mate or material gain. So, what did Tarjan play? Tarjan played Queen E5, which according to the computer is okay naman. It's just pawn sacrifice actually, no? Pero hindi naman siya masyadong malakas dahil the king remains undeveloped. And in a position where the king one side has castle while the other has not. Material is less important than tempo. So tempo, develop pieces. Uh, Yan, that's it. So yan. So Bishop E2 ang response ng ating Grandmaster. He was then an international master. He was not yet a grandmaster. He was given the grandmaster title for his achievements in this tournament. Nakakahiya kasi na natalo ang the best of the players from Ukraine by an international master who's not even a grandmaster. They decided to award him grandmaster title outright. But anyway, Bishop E2. This is the mistake now, no? This is the blunder according to the computer. Ito yung blunder ng itim. So, I don't know why, but there were other moves like Bishop C5, Knight C6. Bishop C5 is of course preparing castling, ano? Which would result in white being ahead, but not by much. Not as much as when he played Knight F6 kasi siguro ang plano niya is to move the knight here, no? Make it more solid, but it just loses time. It just loses time, and white is ready to attack, and the king is in the center. The rooks are connected. Bad news yan. So, and here, from here on, we see that all of Balinas' move are the first choice of the computer. Starting with Bishop F6. So, hindi po pwede ang queen dito. Bakit po hindi pwede ang queen? Knight C D5, Knight B D5. Kung kainin, Bishop B5, and a whole lot of what if Knight D7, Knight D7, kakainin dito, exposing the attack with the rook and the bishop. Kung Knight C6 naman, kakainin lang din. No? So, hindi pwede queen. So, Grandmaster Tarjan was forced basically to capture with GF6. And here, Balinas played rook in H to E1. Nako. Attack there. Attack there. Oh, sorry. Wait. Attack there. He can't castle here yet. He can't castle here yet. So in short, the king will be stuck in the center. So Tarjan offered the exchange of queens. So forced yan kasi with check eh. So, and then white played bishop h5. So pinning this pawn, creating the threat of rook there, or even knight there, with the threat of rook here. And not to mention here. So, pag ano po, pag wag niyo pong gawin yan kung ikaw po yung itim, where you postpone your development in your castling of the king, your kingside castling for some other kind of advantage. So, force the king to move up to get away from the pin. And then Balinas played rook f1 to hit the square, forcing black again to move that. And then Balinas played rook 8 e1 again. But this time, this pawn no longer has the support of the pawn on f7, and basically cannot be defended. So let's say bishop c8 to defend the square. Kakainin ng knight ang. And basically, the computer says this position is force mate in 10. Hindi rin pwede dito, of course, because of the knight capture. So, what did Balinas play? Kumain na lang ng pawn. No, not Balinas, Tarjan. So what did Tarjan play? Kumain na lang ng pawn. That's what they say. Even I remember the game of Wesley So and Borussia Nakobian. Nakobian was also subject to a very strong attack against and then Akobian just captured on G2 because there was nothing else to play. So Balinas played the first choice of the computer na from here on until mate, ano. So nag-run Samson run na po yung ating king. And then this was a grandmaster, although I think he was an international. This was a player that outrated Balinas by more than 130 elo points. Hindi po, para Balinas made him look like a beginner, really. And this was, I said, the player who, in his 60s, defeated Vladimir Kramnik in the Isle of Man tournament last year. So, after this, it's now mate in 5 according to so in this position, it's a mate in 5 with knight. Ito lang pala, hindi na accurate si ano. Mate in 5 starting with rook, knight a4. So only move is here. And bishop e2. Rook e5. Last. Hurrah! And that's the mate. Hindi nakita ni Balinas yan. Ibang nakita niya. Which is still a mate, no? And I think in this position, Tarjan resigned. Yeah, I think he didn't allow. No, I think he allowed the mate to be. He allowed the mate to be executed. Anyway, I think he resigned. No, I think he resigned on move 20. I think he resigned there. So nakaka-proud po to see that a player who was not even a professional chess player, he was a lawyer by profession and a journalist also, was able to conquer the Russians in their own turf, no? In a tournament where they were supposed to teach the young Filipino upstart a lesson and avenge Pulugayevsky's loss to him in Manila, turned out to be the crowning moment of Balinas' achievement in chess, no? And after this tournament, he was awarded the Grandmaster title for conquering the Odessa tournament in Ukraine. So that's it. Thank you for watching. See you next time. Bye-bye.